Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, when you attend a major event such as E3, there's a little thing known as swag.
Swag?
It's called swag.
Okay.
Now, we're not talking about some stupid slang term that every teenager has used for the past 5 years. We're talking about freebies, things that you get when you go to a convention or an expo or whatever, and it's something that you get for free. Some kind of promotional material that may actually end up being pretty cool, and
stuff you stole.
Yes, that is true.
You just took.
There are some things that I've stole. But anyway,
really, it's news to me.
Well, I can't show those. But anyway, yes.
You got a friggin' Wii U.
That's right. You don't even know, man. I don't know what. I got my backpack. But yes. So anyway, what I would like to show you is the swag that I obtained over the course of E3, and tell the stories behind all of it, where I got it from. We're also going to go over what John Rambo got in addition to what I got. So he basically, but he basically got everything that I got here except maybe one or two things. But he got some additional items that we also want to show.
Yeah, you pull out all the same stuff. That'd be stupid. So just take the stuff you don't have.
Right.
To show.
Exactly.
But originally, everything you have, I have as well.
Except for me, and I'll say like the one or two things.
Some things I don't want.
Right, because you didn't want.
I don't want them. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start off, I guess, up here. This was actually one of the first things I actually got, was this Sega bag. When we walked into E3 in the Sega area, we grabbed this bag and we started grabbing some odds and ends from the Sega area. Moving down here, we've got a Sega lanyard. Sega. I have no idea. I guess this is Jet Set Radio. Yeah, Jet Set Radio lanyard. Yep, says right on it. And then I have a PS Vita lanyard. Now, John does not have that one. They were handing that out in the Sony area, and he decided not to grab that one. This is a Vigilo Confido patch that I obtained by attending the XCOM Enemy Unknown presentation today at E3. John did not attend that, so he did not get that patch.
I was playing Sonic All-Star Racing.
Yes, he was.
So I could not go.
Well, that's good because you can comment on that later.
Talk about that later.
That's right. We've got a PlayStation Move water bottle. And this is pretty sweet because it has this nice cool cap here, which you unlatch it, you pop it, pops open, and you drink straight out of it, and it's actually metal. Well, it doesn't sound like metal, but it's actually metal on the inside. It's actually a pretty high-quality water bottle that they were giving out in the Sony area over the course of the weekend several different times. This one John's a little disappointed about. So, while we were waiting in line to get into Resident Evil 6, we had already gotten our tickets, and we're waiting in line, they started handing this out. And when you look at it at first glance, it's like, holy shit, what's that? It's a Resident Evil 6 headset of some sort. And you're like, wow, it's probably a Bluetooth headset. Or maybe it's a wireless headset for the PS3, or maybe it's for the Xbox 360. You know, it looks pretty cool. It's a headset, right?
Like Bluetooth for your phone or something.
So then, when later on we were looking at it, we took it out. We said, wait a minute, there's no microphone on this. Where would you talk? And then there's a button. We push the button. Oh, it's a light. It's not a headset.
It's a light for your face.
It's a light for your face, similar to the one that Chris Redfield uses in Resident Evil 6.
What do you do with this?
You put it on your face.
It's not going to do anything.
You light your way in a dark hallway. You don't need to hold the flashlight because you have it on your face.
Maybe under the covers is good. If you're like going under the covers.
What the hell are you talking about?
Like you're sleeping in your it's cool.
Anyway, so up next we've got Age of Wushu. If you'd like to know what Age of Wushu is, don't ask me because I don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, it's not even a game.
They were just handing these out in this area of Snail Games USA, and I grabbed it. I didn't even know what it was. It was in another bag, and then I found out it was actually a bag. So I have the Age of Wushu bag here. Okay.
That's when you get the swag fever. You start grabbing, you don't even know what you're grabbing anymore.
All right. Before we move on to the Hawken stuff, let's go up here. This is actually a Spec Ops: The Line T-shirt. They were handing these out outside of E3. Women were jumping out of Humvees and shit and handing these out.
They were in like camo.
In camo, scantily clad young women,
Yeah.
With way too much makeup and spray tans for handing these out.
Yes.
Obviously paid models.
Yes.
Wouldn't want to be at E3 if they weren't getting paid.
Of course not. Why would they?
So they handed those outside E3. Now what we're going to look at now is the special stuff that we got for participating in the Hawken promotional events. So we actually got a Hawken bag right here, okay? And inside the Hawken bag were a couple cool things. First of all, a Hawken custom iPhone case, okay? Now I don't have an iPhone. And neither does John Rambo, actually.
Give mine to Howard.
So,
He has it.
oh, you're going to give yours to Howard?
Yeah, he has an iPhone.
I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with this.
Just keep it in the box.
I have to figure out what to do with it, because, you know.
Store it.
We've got a Hawken trucker cap, they call this. Trucker cap.
Yeah.
And then we've got a Hawken hoodie. Alright, which is pretty neat. And they actually gave everyone one of these, and they're all unique because the patches are actually laid out in different scenarios, like different places. I don't know if you looked at yours, John, but it's probably different than this one.
Yeah, I think it was under that one.
And then what we'll do is we'll flip it to show you the artwork on the back.
Pretty nice. I like the material of that shirt.
It's a soft material.
Right.
It's thin, but it's soft. So there's the Hawken artwork on the back of that guy. Nice big ass mech. Okay. You'll be hearing more from me about Hawken as we approach the release date of the game later this year. I'm going to be getting into the closed beta and then eventually the open beta, so I'll be involved with the beta, you know, through Machinima many times during the year, so I'll be giving you more information on the game. Then we're going to move on here to some more swag. Okay, let's get the trucker cap out of the way. We've got a Sega magnet for your fridge.
I did that.
Which I know you didn't.
Where the hell did you get it?
From Sega.
Why did I get one?
Because you didn't.
What? Why not?
I don't know. I got one. Where were you?
I have no idea.
So it's a Sega magnet, and it has, you know, a couple of websites for Sega on the magnet listed there. Okay. We've got an I'm a Fighter pin.
Oh, you have that?
From DOA 5. Yeah, I got it at the same time you did.
I thought you lost it, though.
I found it. It was at the bottom of my bag.
I'll put that away since you already showed it.
So I'm a Fighter. I got that. Okay. We got a pin set from this game from Sega called Hell Yeah, which pretty much no one played. It was focused.
They were pushing it. They had a big display.
They had a big display, and like I felt bad. No one was like stopping to look at it.
Just the sign alone, I was like, no.
It's a weird looking game. It's 3D art, not 3D. It's 2D art, high resolution 2D art, but it's just like anime style, oddly drawn. It's hard. It's a hard sell. It's like a 2D platformer side scroller.
Oh, okay.
It's a hard sell in this day and age. It really is.
What do you have for? We don't know. 3DS or something?
It's probably like it's probably like Xbox Live and PSN. That would be my guess. Since it's just high resolution graphics.
It might be good. Who knows?
Who knows? Then we have 2 1-month memberships to PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I got those too.
Now, obviously, I already have PlayStation Plus. These will be freebies that I'll give away at a future date, probably, to my fans.
I'll probably do the same thing.
Then we have, and these are pretty cool, the souvenir tickets for the 2 Capcom demo/press events that we covered, which were Lost Planet 3 and Resident Evil 6. As you can see, they're pretty neat because they're kind of like, you know, souvenirs. They've got really high quality. There's actually like holograms on them. So they're pretty neat collector's items. The only ones we didn't get into was Devil May Cry. You know, it was hard enough. We literally would have had to keep lining up, you know, to get these. So we got that. And then last but not least for me, we have this Bethesda box. You might say, what's in the box?
I forgot what's in there.
You forgot what's in the Bethesda box? Really?
Yeah.
What it is stuck in the box.
There you are, assistance.
It's box speakers, all right? These speakers are made of cardboard, but they actually have amps, and look at that. It has it inside there.
What does it say on them? There's like...
And one of them is Elder Scrolls Online. The other one is Dishonored. So it's the 2 Bethesda games that they were really pushing at E3, even though they had absolutely no gameplay of either one, which is kind of fucking stupid in my opinion. Yeah, they had both of these, you know, so... Speakers, they don't need an external power source. You just plug them into any speaker, you know, headphone jack, and you fold them together, and they're supposed to be like little mini speakers. So that's everything I got. So in addition to all that stuff, John got a couple other things. He got the super coveted Persona 4 Arena T-shirt. Now, John, you want to tell us a little bit about how you got this shirt?
All right, here's the deal.
And why it's so coveted.
I don't know much about Persona. I never really played the game. My 2 good friends, Nick and Kyle, who work at Plane Trade in Danbury, it's a store that I go to a lot when we hang out and stuff. Before E3, they knew about this. This is like people know about this shirt. They said, they're giving away these free shirts. Can you please get this shirt for us? So we went, and I was able to secure one, so they're going to have to fight about it. Fight over it. And I will make them challenge each other in various ways, and they will have to fight.
Right.
But I guess people just, I don't know what's up with it. That people want it so much because I don't know enough about the whole thing.
Well, I have a theory.
Right, but basically the story is, you know, every time we would go by where they're giving these out, there'd be a line like around the building.
Right.
It'd be like, what game is this for? and then they'd be like, "Oh, it's for a shirt." So it's like you're gonna just be at E3 and wait
in a line for a shirt.
For a shirt. So I don't know exactly what it is about it. Maybe I should keep it and sell it. I don't know about eBay. I don't know. But what I did notice is at the end of the line is like they give you the shirt and then you get to take your picture with a model. So maybe these guys.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I saw that model. She was too short. She was too skinny. She wasn't hot at all. She was Asian. It was just like.
Well, that's what was going on.
She looked like a 9-year-old Asian girl, to be completely honest.
Well, that might be what they want. I don't know.
Oh my God, John! Come on, man.
They were obviously doing it for a reason.
All right, listen. I know. Look, on here's why they were doing it. All right, and here's the 3 programs for E3. Okay, this is one. You got one each day, and each one was different, covering different aspects of E3.
Yeah.
Look what's on the back of every single one. So if you're looking for a free shirt, where are you gonna go?
Right. So they're like, I want to get that.
So the first thing they say...
Never mind everything that's in here, which is all about games that are coming out.
What are games? I want a shirt, man.
I look at the front and the back, and I want to get this.
This is the Persona 4 T-shirt book. And so, it's telling me where to get my free T-shirt.
Well, the way that I actually got it, I didn't wait in the line. We just happened to get there yesterday when it was closing.
Right.
And I went up to the counter, like, do you have any shirts? And she's like, yes, but you have to put it on. And I was like, okay, and I just took it and I ran away. I actually have footage of this, which I will hopefully put out. So that's that for this.
All right. So what is this over here? What is this little thing?
A Sega lollipop.
A Sega lollipop. Have you no shame, John?
It looks like one of those horrible lollipops you get at like the bank.
Have you no shame?
See how it's like loose in there?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the bank lollipops? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. In fact, they probably stole that from the bank, took the wrapper off, and put the Sega wrapper back on.
Sega sticker on there.
Oh, man.
And like, check this out.
What the hell, dude?
I have not one.
What did you do?
Not one,
John.
but 3 of these here.
3.
From the place.
2 small children went home without a bottle. You're going home with 3.
So see 1 per person?
Yeah.
I got 3.
What's the problem?
It's not even like I took 1 a day. I took 3 in like the same day.
Oh my God!
Don't try to put it on. Don't try to say that. Oh, you just took 1 each day. No.
You immoral person.
Not only 3 in the same day, 3 in the same hour. I was able to pull this off.
You are a dick, man. What the hell?
I'm a thirsty man.
Oh my God! There was no liquid in them though. They're empty. 3 empty bottles. All right, and the last thing I want to show everyone is just what the badges actually look like, because a lot of people, have never seen. This is the E3 badge. You've got, E3, blah, 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 5th through 7th, 2012, your name, what organization you're with, some barcode to scan. It tells you, exhibits only or whatever, and then it tells you, actually, this color coding on your badge determines who you are. Yeah. So yellow was general admittance. Red was exhibitor, meaning you're with a company that actually has an exhibit at the expo. So we were with Machinima. Machinima had a booth. We got a red badge. There were people who had blue badges. They were media. Mm-hmm. The people with green badges had all access, which means that they were considered the VIPs. Maybe they worked for the giant media corporations.
Buttons and all kinds of other attachments.
Yes, then there were people who had buttons, and they were the VIPs for Nintendo exclusively. There were people with armbands. Those were the people with Sony exclusively as VIPs. I don't know what Microsoft had. But
we didn't even find out.
Our badges, which we didn't even know, allowed us to get into early because we were considered exhibitors. We could get in early.
We probably could have gotten like hours early.
Probably could have gotten there hours. Yeah, probably. We could have walked in because they would have thought, oh, you're an exhibitor. You can get in and go set up. But we didn't know that until the final day. So it is what it is. All right, so that's it for our swag. We hope that you've enjoyed the video. And, we know a lot of people like to know about what swag you get at a con or an expo, so there you have it. And this is, just one of the couple videos we're doing to wrap up our E3 coverage. So I hope you've enjoyed it all up to now, and you'll watch the rest. Thanks.